Along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. And it's the Bucks to start out. Outside Holiday. Pass to Davis. From the wing. Jump shot is good that time. Well, it's fair to say we can expect a bruising battle between these two, Grant.
Yeah, these are two teams that dare you to bring the ball at them. They both feast on the defensive side, so don't expect any scoring records broken in this one.
Here's Edey. Back to James. Just 5 on the clock. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And it's Holiday with the ball for Milwaukee. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. I asked him about the star power that they're up against tonight, and he said, quote, "I'm not worried about the highlight reel plays. I'm worried about the relentless nature of that team over there. And the ringleader is Drew Holiday. He plays every possession on both ends of the floor."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Caldwell Pope. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Done with it. Goes up on the wing. The rebound by Edey.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Just over a minute and a half in. There's Simons with a three. Pure from three-point range.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simons looking really comfortable in the set there.
Pass to Ingram with the drive. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's George. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game. It's stolen by Dunn. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Ingram. Lets it go from deep. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, number 18,
Outside Davis. Pass to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Here's the teardrop. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Back to James. And stolen by Holiday. Ingram on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Out to James. Biyombo with a steal. James outside. Right side, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Simons. New York again can't hit. The Bucks leading by 3. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
Brandon Ingram, a constant threat on the offensive end. A little bit of work right there in the mid-range.
James outside. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Davis. Good on the short little jump shot. Davis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, at that range, Davis is pretty much automatic. He's going to score it.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Knicks trail by 7. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Dinwiddie outside. James outside. 6 on the shot clock. Caldwell Pope gets his 2nd attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, Caldwell Pope at the ready. He was totally prepared to take that one.
Ingram on the wing. Down low. Here's Davis. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Davis has got 8 points.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And there's a pick. Pass to Edey. Now Horford. James outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
The rebound by Edey. Knicks trail by 5. Dinwiddie with it. No points yet. James deciding where to go with it. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Offensive board. Back to Caldwell Pope. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, there's just no guarding LeBron James when this shot looks this comfortable. That's 3 more.
Here's Alexander Walker. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Horford. Here's Edey. Back to Horford. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Up and overdone. James can't get it to go. And it's Jones with the ball for the Bucks. Ingram on the wing. For three. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Ingram's got 7 points.
And Brandon Ingram continues to work on that smooth three-point release.
Horford outside. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And that's good for 2.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And so it's Milwaukee with it. It's a 3-point game. Right side Jones. Wiggins outside. Count it. And the Bucks lead by 5.
This close to the rim, Wiggins can make it look pretty effortless. He just pops it in.
Dinwiddie outside. Drills it from deep.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
1:50 left to play in the first quarter.
17-15.
Pass to Ingram. Tries the spin move. Great move there. That spin was something else. He's got 9.
Ingram and that body and that maturation showing off in plays just like that.
Now here's Horford. 1:20 left in the opening quarter. Outside Koulibaly. No good on the triple. Milwaukee leading by 4. Here's Ingram. He's got 9. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Wiggins outside. Back to Williams. Over Dinwiddie. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
You love how eager Wiggins is to involve his teammates. That's a nice assist.
Dinwiddie outside. Horford left side. Dinwiddie outside. George outside. Shot clock at 5. His first shot attempt. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Came into the league when the mid-range was popular. Game shifted to 3, and PG said, I could do that too.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Wiggins. Tipped. And here's Hayes. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Dinwiddie outside. Shoots over Wiggins. A big-time effort for Brandon Ingram, providing a lot of energy for the Milwaukee Bucks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Milwaukee.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Wiggins looking around. Outside, Williams. Pass to Okoro. Back to Williams. And no good. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Knicks trail by 4. Now here's Simons. Over Jones. From the high post, he drills it. Simons got his second basket on the night.
And Simons doing a good job operating and getting to his spot in the mid-range.
Wiggins outside. Jacks up a 3. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Wiggins has got 5 points.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Up top, George. Pulls it. The rebound by Wiggins. Milwaukee leading by 5. Outside Jones. Wiggins outside. Okoro on the wing. Outside, Williams. Lets it fly. And it's New York with a rebound. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. George feels it out a bit. And the jam by George.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
And the Bucks making a change here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from George. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Holiday from long range. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside Coulibaly. George outside. Pass to O'Neal. Simons with it. To the right side. The fader. New York again can't hit. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Leading by 5. Okoro outside. Back to Holiday. Simons with a rebound. New York with the ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. George's shot is off. The Bucks leading by 5. Holiday taking his time here. Williams on the wing. Wiggins outside. Outside, Williams. Back to Wiggins. Oh, big time finish by Wiggins.
He's got so much vertical ability. That's easy for Wiggins.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Back to Wiggins. There's the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Now Simons. 7 points in the game. They set a pick. To the wing on the left. Edey for 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Milwaukee leading by 5. Holiday with the ball. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Soft touch off the glass. Holiday's got 5 points.
Such a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over.
Pass to Edey. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Bucks leading by 5. Outside, Alexander Walker. On the wing, Davis. Fades back. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Pass to Horford. It done inside.
Yeah, coaches like it when big guys can consistently step out there and knock down jump shots. Al Horford spaces the court like few others his size.
Now Davis puts the move on. Nice D from Horford.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
James outside. Clock at 6. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by Dunn. The Bucks leading by 3. Here's Holiday. 5 points in the game. Pass to Dunn. And here's Davis. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Keep it up for.
Here's Ingram. He's got 9. Right side, Davis. It's rebounded by Biyombo.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Outside Jones. And here's Ingram. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. 4 on the clock to stop the drought. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Knicks trail by 3. Simons outside. Pass to Horford. Now here's Biyombo. Checked by Davis. Outside, Caldwell Pope. 3-pointer. Here's the second effort. And Horford gets it to go.
Al Horford still brings such a great, consistent effort every night there with the second chance opportunity.
Ingram on the wing. Over James. To the wing, right side. Here's Dunn. And the Bucks miss again.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
outside. Caldwell Pope. Pass to Simons. James, left side. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. So both teams making some changes here. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. And there's the lob. Oh, a huge finish. AD, my goodness.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
Back to Simons. James, outside. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Outside Holiday. He takes it in. Puts up a three. And it's New York with a rebound.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
On the wing, Simons. Caldwell Pope for three. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Milwaukee out in front, leading by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Knicks trail by 3. James outside. Up top, George. James outside. 5 to shoot. Back to George. From 18 feet away. No luck on that one. The Bucks leading by 3. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard. They play defense first. They play a ton of minutes. But this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
George with a steal. It's stolen by Dunn. Now here's Wiggins. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And finished off by Davis.
And really, that's a perfect screen and roll play that gets AD to look where he wanted it.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
In for the Bucks.
George outside. James outside. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. Milwaukee leading by 5. Now Jones. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires it from 18. Ooh, good work defensively by Biyombo. And New York has possession. They're scoreless since the first half. James outside. There's a screen by Biyombo. James can't get it to go.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Jones. Right side, Davis. Back to Jones. From 20 feet. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Bucks lead by 7. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
James with the ball. 5 points in the game. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Pass to Davis. He can't get it to go. Ooh, good work defensively by Biyombo. And James has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. There's a screen by Biyombo. James can't get that one to fall.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Here's Alexander Walker. No made baskets yet. High post Davis. Fade away. And that one comes up a bit short.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Back to Dinwiddie. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And now just a 3-point Bucks lead.
Gotta love guards that can finish inside. Is Dinwiddie on that list? Absolutely.
There's a screen. Oh, Andrew Wiggins taking flight.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Dinwiddie outside. Up top, George. From the high post. And it's New York with another.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
And Davis gets it to go.
Yeah, when Davis is on like this, there's really not much you're going to be able to do about it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers' experience with star lane rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Now the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Fires from the wing. LeBron with the rebound. Knicks trail by 3. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you. Substitution on the court.
Simons outside. To the paint. Here's Edey. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Simons has a great change of pace when he comes off of those screens, so it might not look like he's going fast, but he might take an extra step. Guys just can't keep up with that.
Here's Ingram. Deflected. Outside Koulibaly. And here's Simons. He's got 7. Horford. Here's Edey. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And here's Ingram outside. Knocks down the triple. Ingram's got 12 points in the game.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram's consistency from range.
Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Edie. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Horford. Here's Edie. Williams defending. And it's Edie missing. Milwaukee in the lead. They set the screen. Holiday with the ball. O'Neal covers. Sends it home from three-point land. Ingram's got 6 here in the quarter.
Ingram has the skill to do that. A nice job setting up and receiving the pass.
To the left wing. Here's Edie. He's got 6. Second chance effort. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8 points now.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Ingram on the wing. Williams with the screen. The drive by Ingram. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Pass to Edie. 1:27 left in the third quarter here. No good with the triple. The Bucks leading by 5. Now here's Holiday. He's got 5. O'Neal pulls it in. So it's the Knicks now. Horford outside. Pass to Simons. Screen by Horford. 19-footer. And the jumper is good. Simons has got 9.
Boy, Simons' jump shot is pure from anywhere on the floor.
Outside, Williams. The 3 from Okoro. Fires in the triple. And the Bucks lead by 6.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Outside O'Neal. Pass to Simons. From deep three-point land. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Ingram. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Milwaukee up.
The Bucks, 52.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And it's Jones with the ball for Milwaukee. 6-point game. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Here's Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. Rebounded by LeBron. From LeBron.
Still has the hops. LeBron, one of the most forceful dunkers in the league.
Jones feels it out. Pass to Wiggins. Okoro outside. Back to Wiggins. Williams with the screen. Back to Wiggins. Launches it. Oh, Wiggins! Bullseye with the 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Koulibaly. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to George. Shoots over Wiggins. George, no good. Milwaukee leading by 7. Wiggins outside. Takes a 3. Outside, Williams. Pass to Wiggins. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Screen by James. From outside the arc. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Pass to Wiggins. The kick out to Williams. Dinwiddie outside. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. 3-pointer, O'Neal. And again, New York with the triple.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Get back.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Outside Koulibaly. Back to Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock. And that misses. That would have put him up. Milwaukee in the lead. Now Holiday. Outside Ingram. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Williams. There's the triple. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
Horford outside to take the lead. Alexander Walker grabs a board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Stop the drought. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Milwaukee making a switch here.
For your next Quaker Dance group.
Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Horford. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Milwaukee with the rebound. Ingram with the ball. Davis a screen. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. George outside. Now Horford. Kicks it to George. Stolen by Davis. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Outside Holiday. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time. And the Bucks lead by 3.
When Holiday is hitting shots like that, they're in great shape. He is as consistent as they come from that area on the floor.
Here's Edey. Pass to Caldwell Pope. That one's good. This game is all even.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here's Holiday. Now here's Davis. And it's rejected. Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to George. Over Ingram. To take the lead. Edey, that's good. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Oh, boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
To the inside. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Awesome job by AD to get the ball in a favorable spot. That's most anywhere, but comes up big with that basket.
Horford outside. Inside. Here's George. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Go ahead and lead him, Paul George. Stepping up. Huge shot at this moment in the game.
Now Ingram. Dunn outside. Outside Ingram. Chalk up 2 there. Ingram's got 19 points.
Ingram stepping up and sensing the moment.
Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Horford. Caldwell Pope with it. Covered by Ingram. Back to Horford. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Out on his own on the break. And Anthony Davis getting downhill in transition.
Kind of fun to watch AD on these nights start to take over. He's doing that in these sequences.
Screen by Horford. George outside. Over to the wing. Here's Edey. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Edey's got 10 points in just the second half. Holiday with the ball. Outside Ingram. The 3 is up. The rebound by Edey. An excellent opportunity here.
Seizing the lead right now would be huge.
Here's Dinwiddie. Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by Ingram. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul of the game. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Ingram. And it's in.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's Edey. Pass to James. Now Now O'Neal, covered by Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Here's James. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
LeBron James, one of the best ever to do it.
And here's Ingram. "11 seconds left to the game. Fires from deep. He's off from 3. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Now here's Holiday. Pass to Ingram. Outside Davis. Blocked! Now Simons. This James on the wing. Clock at 6. George outside. And they get it back. James up top. Pass to Edey to take the lead. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Just over a minute into overtime here. Outside Holiday. Here's Davis. Over Edey. Davis can't hit. Koulibaly with it. James outside. Pass to George. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And the Knicks lead by 2.
George showing the length and the lift to get to the mid-range.
Outside Ingram. Nails it from 3. Ingram's got 24 points.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
George outside. Back to James. Simons outside. All sorts of time. Yep, right through the net.
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
Pass to Dunn. And here's Ingram. George defending. Ingram into the lane. Outside Holiday. The Knicks with the rebound. There's a minute 17 left to play in overtime. And here's Simons. Back to James. Outside Koulibaly. Simons outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
The Bucks trail. Outside Ingram. Plenty of space. And he buries it.
This is why you love Brandon Ingram.
Simons outside. Back to James. Money.
Wow, and there's a reason LeBron has the ball in his hands, so capable in those moments.
And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. to Davis. Back to Ingram. Lets the three fly. Misses the three. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. And 30 seconds.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line. Forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
On the court.
And here's Ingram from the arc. The three won't fall. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
And so this one belongs to the Knicks. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to...
Spin until they nauseous. Spin again like a vine. Yeah, 50,